What's good, y'all? It's the mayor, Capella Gray. You know what I'm saying? Shout out New York City Sounds Like. We here.
Yo, this is Brando from What NYC Sounds Like, and today we got Capella Gray in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's going on? What's going on, bro?
What's the vibe? There's a lot going on. It's
Yeah.
a beautiful time to be alive, not gonna lie.
Definitely. So listen, y'all, Capella is one of the artists that's, he brings real music to New York, real music to the game, fun music, certified hit maker. So happy to have you here.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, for sure.
About time. We here.
I'm sure everybody, if you listen to his music, you already know because he reps it super hard. But for those who don't know, where you from?
The Bronx, Uptown, where's Favio at?
Okay, word. Uptown. And then I always wondered, where did you get your name from?
Capella Gray?
Yeah.
An Italian shorty put me on. So Capella means a residence of musical excellence. So it's wherever the fire music be at. So it's like, instead of saying we go into like the cathedral or the concert, we go into a Capella. So I thought that was fire.
So look, I feel like right now we're in an era right now where it feels like a lot of people are starting to get back to making like real type of records, like a structure, a hook. So I think this is the perfect time, this year, 2024, for you to go crazy, especially with the summer coming up. How do you kind of view like the state of New York City music right now?
I feel like right now there's like almost like a renaissance going on music in New York City right now. I feel like there's a whole open lane. I feel like everybody understands that we need a whole, like, not a washout, but we just need just some new energy, some new vibes, you know what I'm saying? So there's just opportunity to go crazy for whichever artists feel like dropping and going crazy. So I feel like all the artists that are being diligent and are being on their shit for real this year, they about to flourish like crazy. There's a lot of artists they're gearing up to have a great rest of the year in New York City. There's a whole bunch of us right now, so I feel like it's a good class going on right now.
Okay, yeah, definitely a great class. Who were some of those artists that you speak about? I know you got a new artist on your team now, so I'm sure
Branford's going crazy. He just dropped his single, Coming Right Back. That's going stupid right now. Yeah, word. Cash Cobain and the whole Slizzy movement. That's like Fonte is going stupid right now. You got like 2-3 that's going nuts right now. Child Lee is going stupid. It's a whole bunch of them in the Slizzy movement going crazy right now. Lola Brooke is still going stupid. I just got in the studio the other day. Yo, it was doing some random miscellaneous wavy shit ever. I had just got in the studio with Breezy Lynn.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. Yo, she's nice. I didn't know. I had no clue that she was like that. So like she's gearing up to have a great year. So shout out to Breezy Lynn. Maya the Dawn obviously is about to go stupid. I heard she got some crazy shit in the tuck. Everybody just gearing up to just have a great year. Oh, Ice Spice about to drop her album. It's about to get nasty in New York City. Like I feel like it's a great time right now. I'm dropping. It's nasty.
Yeah, New York. We have a strong roster. I feel like a lot of people, they look down upon us. I feel like some people do, like from outside of New York. Our roster is pretty good. I feel like we're one of the top cities in music.
We are, and it's so crazy. People know this. I feel like the people treat New York how people treat like Leos or something like that. Like I feel like like they love New Yorkers. It don't matter where you go in the world. They love New Yorkers. They know everything that's going on. They know about all of our artists. They're so tapped in. So even when people talk shit about New York artists, whatever like that, they know all the lyrics. There's no Cash Cobain song you could play in like all these different states that they don't know. Gallus is everywhere. Ice Spice is everywhere. TJ's going crazy. A Boogie, Favio. We got all the sauce for real. So people just be in denial. So I just let people chat because New York is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we're always strong. And like you said,
always
they know what we do, and a lot of people take influence from it. There's a lot.
Of course, you don't see the whole world. I can't even say the industry. The whole world started dressing like New Yorkers. I don't know if you noticed. Everybody's in Pels and like Timbs and shit like that. So when people talk about New Yorkers, like I say, I just smile and be like, "Oh, word, that's how you feel." All right, no problem. I hear you 100%. Because realistically, they love us. They're moving like us. They talking like us. Now everybody's having like more of like a, not arrogant, but more of like that sure, I guess what you would call cocky. Just a certain like energy that they're like absorbing when they come around. If they be around us for too long, it just happens. They accidentally start loving themselves more. It's the waviest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the world needs New Yorkers and wavy shit. And I feel like the music industry is at a better place when New York is at the top of the food chain. Realistically, it's more fun. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that take right there. That's true, actually.
I feel like the world has more fun when it's New York at the forefront. Like the Pop Smoke era was crazy. Even the when everybody was coming at Bronx Drill.
Yeah.
When K Flock and all them was wilding, that was a very fun. It was just a wavy time in just music. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, at the top of the food chain. Baychester now it's like that at Baychester and Fisher and all these songs. I'm telling you, when New York is on top, everybody just have more fun in all the other states. So it's about to be a great year.
The sexy drill sound though, is that something that you would play with a little bit or
me? Nah, I got that shit on the tape. That's what I'm saying. So I got the album. Yeah, shameless plug. I got the album dropping. You know what I'm saying? Vibe Responsibly Volume 1 is dropping on the 21st of June. I forgot what track it is. I'm not gonna play myself and say what number it is, but I got a track with Cash Cobain that's on there. It's called Now This, and that one's fake crazy. But back to your question, with everything else, like with Sexy Drill right now, they're going crazy. It's not even close right now. They're wilding, and there's a whole movement of them. The energy is more focused around the shorties, and it's always a better time when the shorties is bigged up more. You know how that go. So like, shout out to Cash Cobain. They're going stupid in New York right now.
Yeah. Do you see R&B like making a comeback in New York, or do you think it's present right now at all? Or
so I think Sexy Drill is more of a descendant of rap more than R&B, even though they're using like R&B samples and shit like that. They've been doing that in drill for a while. So I wouldn't classify. I don't think it would be fair to them to group them in the R&B category. I don't think it would be fair. I feel like in rap though, they're flourishing though. So it was wavy as rap. Now for New York City R&B, you know what I'm saying? There's an open lane for that. Right now, between me, it's really only me, Branford. It's a couple of them, I guess, there's a couple of other artists that are doing what they do, but it's just an open lane for New York City R&B right now, and it's like whoever puts out the waviest shit right now that the club can bop to and people could sing along to shamelessly even when them drunk and all that. I feel like that's the person that win, and that's really us. It's ATF. We're kind of cheating right now just because we got the formula, just vibey wavy shit.
What are your thoughts on drill music? Obviously, you don't make drill music, but from the perspective of the fans, a lot of people feel like it's kind of falling off a bit. It's not as popular as it used to be. What's your opinion on it in general, and then I guess what's your opinion on it right now?
So drill has proved us wrong too much to write off drill. So you definitely can't talk shit about drill right now because they just keep proving niggas wrong over and over again, and they just keep it keeps evolving more than people thought. Period, that it was gonna evolve. Like first it was like the Pop Smoke type of joint, then it evolved like to the Bronx drill type of era type thing. Then they incorporated like Jersey sounds into it and like the Philly bop to it. Then Kyle Rich and them slowed down the same drill beat, but just in a whole different BPM and let it live longer. Then Ice Spice came and brought the drill, gave more life to the drill movement. This keeps, like every couple of months, every time people want to write off drill, somebody makes either a subgenre of drill or they just do something to extend the life of drill and elevate it some more. So like now it can't even just be like, oh, drill is just a calm little thing. Now there's just so many subgenres of drill that it's like it almost has to be just respected as its own whole genre now. They're going too crazy in drill. So when they say that drill is falling off, I feel like we're just like 2 or 3 hits away from it being the forefront again. Like one is D thing drops a torpedo right now, it's out of here. It's realistically, everybody, you got all the energy and all. There's just certain artists like Chef G and all. As soon as any one of them just drops a torpedo, it's at the top of the food chain. Now, like I said, now the New York thing happens again, where then the rest of the world gonna try to make songs that sound just like it. Just like with Sexy Drill's at the top of the food chain. Not everybody trying to make a Sexy Drill song. Yeah. That's what happens with New Yorkers. Whenever we have something fire, the rest of the world just, you know what I'm saying, they gotta follow suit, and it's a beautiful thing. So with drill, realistically, if any one of even the original drill artists, if they just pop up Favio at any time comes with a torpedo, it's out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you're nice, you're never really too much more than just a little bit of focus away from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Top of everything.
Yeah. I like that. You definitely can't count drill out. I feel like there's so much clout behind that movement, like the community behind it, and just the fans are crazy. So I like how you broke that down, though. You broke down like the drill timeline perfectly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's too, like, they keep trying to write it off, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? They keep rising. So there's that. Shout out to all the drill artists and all the producers and everybody in that movement.
Do you like getting posted from the blogs? Obviously, when it comes to your music. What about when it comes to some other things? Do you ever read the comments? Like, what are some things that you may see that you may not agree with, or just in general? How do you?
I just recently stopped opening the Frank stand in the comment section. I think that the blogs, as annoying as they are almost as important as the artists now, 2024. And it sounds crazy, but the blogs right now are the new magazine. You feel me? So that's where we find out anything even going on in the culture, period. From pages like this and all the other pages that's going crazy, you know what I'm saying? We sometimes don't even know when an artist is dropping. If we miss it on their page, we could catch it if we're subscribed to one of the blogs and stuff like that. So it's like, even though they might be, y'all are annoying. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. Y'all are annoying as hell. But we just understand the value as well. Like, we need it for the good stuff, reporting on the good things, reporting on the bad things, just reporting on it. We, as artists, you're not really just selling MP3s. You're almost selling a narrative too. So it's like, for somebody to be just commenting on it and really putting any little thing you do up on there for people to just be talking about you, to even care about your music, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing in itself. So shout out to the blogs.
Yeah. And you say you're done opening the Frank stand in the because I know I used to
trying to be, yes.
Yeah,
I recently decided to try to not open the Frank stand as much anymore. I think that's more fair.
Okay. Just curious, just from an artist perspective, does it get you like annoyed when you see certain comments, or do you just respond just because you have time that day, or is it just like?
That's really what it be, because I mean, realistically, I understand. So I might read things and then get tight, and then later, like if I respond to it, I'll just feel bad about responding, because it's like, realistically, a lot of the people in the comments, like, they are there for, if they didn't say these comments in the comment section in the blogs, if this was 20 years ago, they would have seen this shit in the magazine and said these comments in their living rooms or whatever like that. These are regular people, 9-to-5 jobs, or, you know what I'm saying, Target clerks and CNAs and shit like that in their pastime or whatever like that, because we're in an entertainment business. They're seeing things that are happening. I'm understanding that now. It's not even like a personal thing where they were like, hate me or hate whatever like that. I might, for that day, just be the whatever situation that happened, might just be the talking prompt. Just some shit to talk about that day. You know what I'm saying? They're just using this situation that happened as just a talking prompt. They don't even really care too much about the actual lives of the people. It's just something to talk about. And once you understand that, realistically, you're you know what I'm saying, that you become that, you just step into it. You're a celebrity now. You're just, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you can't be as tight anymore. It's not personal. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really get tight as much anymore. I'll be responding, but now I just don't say things as personal. I don't be as tight.
Okay, got you. Okay, bet. So the album is coming June 21st.
Yep.
Okay. Can I ask what took so long? Because I know you had plans of dropping it before and it got pushed back. So, you know, whatever you can speak on, is there a reason why?
There was mad shit going on. So as soon as Gallus popped off and got crazy, that's when I ended up signing with Capella. And then it was a whole slew of events after that. So now, fast forward, we out of that deal, scot-free, everything busting out the bando. You know what I'm saying? And now we had this tape ready, so now we was ready to let it go. It was just so much little just dumb shit between label shit, it was just so much little shit going on. But I'm actually more grateful that it's dropping now, because this album is a way better version than what I wanted to give everybody in like 2022 or 2023 or something like that.
Fire.
I feel like the actual quality of the music is way better than anything I would have presented back then. You feel me? Now we had time to really think this shit through, make sure all the songs make sense, make sure the track list is just fire how it needs to be. So 22 songs, 48 minutes. That's a commute. That's Bronx to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some calm shit. So, feel me? I feel like we got just the right project to give to the people then. So it's the right debut.
Okay. Do you still have some older tracks on there? Like, not older, but older, like from 2022.
Yeah, like some of like the famous snippets, Poison, all the joints that people know. Yeah. It's there. It's just now the MP3 is better than the snippet.
Got you.
That's fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do want to talk about Gallus a little bit because it was so big in your career. But before we get to Gallus, you dropped Baychester, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You dropped Baychester, and I feel like that was one of the videos that we really felt like we got the Capella great vibe from the video to the music. Mm-hmm. It was well received. It did great numbers. Mm-hmm. How did you, I guess, like approach that record? Did you know that one was gonna go crazy? Just like in general.
I mean, I felt like we were doing so much, like it was just so much miscellaneous shit going on between the deal and everything that was going on. We just felt like we just had to go back to like, yo, what put us on? Just to going back to the drawing board, like what? Yo, what's fire? What really moved the city for real? What really moves us type shit? Instead of doing what we feel like, you know what I'm saying, the industry want or what, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck people just want to see, just what. Just going back to just what we think is fire, just back to like the roots type shit. So instead of calling in the big industry producers or whatever like that, like the label was doing, I went back to the trap setup, you know what I'm saying? Just me and my keyboard and the mic. Knocked that shit out. You heard? I mixed it, mastered it, the whole vibe, straight out the crib, put that shit out, movie. Then for the video, instead of trying to do some miscellaneous storyline with all the extra shit, just bring the city outside, like what we do best.
Yeah.
And you feel what I'm saying? Without thinking too hard, now we back outside, back on top of the food chain, just doing what we do.
Now, speaking of another video that, from what I've seen, might have that same like big energy. You just did a video with Favio and French Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what that video is gonna be like. Tell me what that track is like. Tell me what, you know. That's huge New York.
We brought the city
right
outside again.
Yeah.
More whips. More. It was just more Jodies. It was just It was just, you know what I'm saying. Just vibey. You feel what I'm saying? Me, French, Favio on a different type of time. It's not the drill shit you expect Favio on. It's not the other miscellaneous shit you expect French on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to French. I know he just went like triple diamond or some crazy outrageous shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him, the Unforgettable record and all that. But with Strings, it's just a wavy, calm New York City outside vibe. You know what I'm saying? We're not really making the R&B. I don't really make the type of music that you gonna be sad to or be crying to or none of that weird shit. I know it's really cool to be, you know what I'm saying, sad as hell right now. But we don't really have no sad shit to say right now. Shit is pretty wavy. So with that song, that's one of the songs off the tape. So that's another single. So Baychester, the first single of the tape. And we got this one. It's a movie. We going crazy right now, brother.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. And then 22 songs. I'm just gonna imagine there's more than one video coming.
Oh, please, I'm dragging it.
Yeah.
We're wildin'. The one with Tory Lanez got a video. Bougie, and it's a song called Bougie with Jada Kingdom and Dream Doll. Let's get a video. Poison getting a video. The one with J.I. getting a video. The one with Skilly getting a video. It's kind of crazy right now. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm glad you're doing it like that. Oh yeah, that song with J.I. is finally dropping. Huh?
Hello. I'm trying to show you. So like I know a lot of artists, they put a lot of energy into the beforehand, just telling people it's coming. Yo, like did the like the big dollars on marketing and all that extra shit like that on just telling people that some shit coming. Whereas with us, we kind of more on the like, we rather put energy on the yo, it's here, and then like I'd rather just for the next 6 to 8 months just going crazy with this tape. You're gonna be seeing just a lot of me and a lot of this tape. So
all right, but all right, so I'm looking forward to it. Like when you think of New York City in the summertime since 2021, you got to think of Capella. So if you could go crazy this summer and bring those vibes, I think New York's gonna be in an even better place than it is now. You know. But I do want to talk about Gallus a little bit because obviously that's the song that put you on the map. What I thought was most interesting about it was you dropped it in January, right? And then it ended up becoming a song of the summer. You know, when you did drop it, did you expect it to take so? I mean, in your opinion, do you feel like it took a long time to heat up, or did it go how you expected, or you know?
I mean, with Gallus, I didn't expect much, but it was on some like I be thinking that all the songs that I make is fire. So I just be feeling like it's just a matter of time. Like, everything is just timing. Or just, you know what I'm saying, just waiting for the right moment to drop things. With Gallus, it was just the right time and the right moment that they got to hear that MP3. And it went crazy as it needed to. And I don't think it took a long time to heat up. Because realistically, I feel like for the song of the summer, how this shit usually goes, people learn the song of the summer before the summer. Definitely. In order for it to become the song of the summer. Otherwise, it's, you know what I'm saying, just a song that drops in the summer. We don't know that shit yet. Yeah. So like with Gallus, they had enough time to really know that shit. So by the time the summer came, we was at the festivals going stupid. And now the same thing with Baychester. They had enough time to learn Baychester. If I say, trying to make it mine as long as you a whole crowd. Freak, my little freak for them. I'm not in there to teach them the song in the summer. You gonna know what's going on this summer. You know what I'm saying? That's when the album dropping and all that. We here for it. But word, I feel like with Baychester is kind of having the same trajectory as the Gallus joint.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, word. Okay. But probably worse, though, because before with Gallus, it was like some, oh, who's this guy? oh my gosh, this song is going crazy out of nowhere. Who's this? You know what I'm saying? What is this entity? What is ATF? Now with Baychester, it's like, oh, that's Capella? Oh, he got another one? Oh, it's a movie. We out. Boom. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't really had to introduce myself as much, so we could just go crazy from where we left off.
Okay, yeah. I guess it was more so that the fact that a lot of people were still finding out about you. Not even the fact that it was dropped in January. More so it was like, who is this guy? Who has the hottest song in the world right now? But yeah, it did go crazy. A bunch of people got on the remix. Who do you think did the best Gallus remix?
I don't know. That's almost not fair because that was probably that's the most psyched song I've seen in hip hop since like Panda. For real, like that song, everybody had a remix to that shit. Jada Kingdom, Cranium, Busta Rhymes, Tory Lanez did like 3 remixes. Fucking everybody. Then I smacked the shit. I went crazy. Then I had Chris Brown and Popcorn on the official remix.
Yep.
Fab dropped the remix and with a whole video and all that. It was crazy. It was pandemonium when Gallus dropped. And with Baychester, I'm playing with the public because I'm doing the same thing that I did with Gallus. I didn't release the beat for Gallus until way later, like when I wanted everybody to start doing remixes. I didn't release the beat for Baychester yet.
Oh.
So you ain't hear no remixes to Baychester yet. Once we open the floodgates, it's about to get crazy because all the artists them is asking for the beat, so we about to get crazy when it's time. So realistically, I hear everybody talking about song of the summer, all these different songs, and that's beautiful. But we didn't even get started yet. We just warming up for real.
Yeah, I think the song in the summer, it might be out there somewhere, but it may not have even dropped yet, or it could be something that it could be Baychester.
There's definitely some contenders. It's just people are just. My shit is just always some like creeper uppers type shit like that. You don't even realize it's the song of the summer until you're in the spot and then see what, you know what I'm saying, that everybody know the lyrics front to back. From Feel Like Money in the Air all the way until the end. Hello.
Yeah. You mentioned Tory Lanez, and I know you got some backlash when you defended him in the Meg situation, right? Do you care to speak on that at all? Like,
I don't mind. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I saw about the Tory. I just said, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't really, I just said what I said. And then everybody was just panicking and tight because people weren't really too much caring about the facts after a certain point. It was kind of more about the movement than facts at a certain point. Yeah. So I just understood it and just said, cool, no problem. Just stay quiet after that. And that was it. So now, but yeah, I never switched up or anything. So now he's on the album, and that's one of the most lit songs on the album. Because Tory Lanez, there's something wrong with that nigga. He's just dumb nice. There's certain people you can't do nothing about it. You just can't do nothing with certain niggas. They're just too nice type shit. It is what it is type shit. So he just, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tory. Yeah, that video is getting like animated and all that on some Proud Family shit. Yeah, I'm wilding right now.
On some Proud Family shit?
We going crazy right now. So shout out to Tory for real.
Yeah. Now, as someone who is an artist, producer, songwriter, I would love to get your opinion on AI in music nowadays. Like
dumb trash.
You said dumb trash? You don't like it?
Not at all.
Okay.
Word. I feel like there's a lot of I feel like your actual voice, like the tone of your voice, has been bread and butter for some people. Like there's certain people in the industry that are huge millionaires just because they voice just be sounding better on shit. It's not even like their lyrics is that crazy or nothing. But if I write the song, no matter how fire I sound on that shit, if I write it for the same lyrics for that person, they voice by itself the tone of it is so crazy. That's why I understand why they're the one that got it. Nah, here, take the song, go crazy, right? So with that being said and that being understood and that being the bread and butter, being able to legally able to take somebody's tone of voice and manipulate it into, I just feel like they just gone too far type shit. Now we're dragging it. I understand being freely artistic and shit like that, but I don't really too much agree with taking somebody's voice and, you know what I'm saying, plagiarizing certain things because I feel like the tone is so important in music, period. Yeah. You feel me? And on top of that, too, it can get real dangerous with that shit, being able to use somebody's voice and create it to be whatever you want it to be without their permission. That could get dangerous. Yeah. So I don't really... I just don't agree with it. And I don't like having to question certain things. Like, before, if I hear somebody's voice on somebody's song, before they even say that it's featuring them, I'll be like, oh, shit, you got this person on the song? That's crazy. Now, we hear that shit, we have to ask, yo, that's real? This is a real verse? Or you made this? That's nuts to me. That's crazy to me. Yeah. So, there's not even no but or no otherwise. That shit is trash.
Okay, so. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's scary. I hope it doesn't get to the point where It's gonna be interesting to see because it's moving fast too. Like I hope it doesn't get to the point where the industry no longer needs the artist. Like if it does get to that point, it'll probably way down, like years down the line. But it's scary to think like something could do everything.
I just don't know how possible that. I feel like by that time, they would have policed it enough. I feel like they're gonna police it enough to where it can't get to that point. Because once you start getting to a point where certain people can't make money in this shit, then that's when certain things start to lock off. That's when you start taking shit seriously. Like when you start diving into certain people's pockets. So if it gets too dangerous, they're gonna lock it off. Like no. Not this artist, not hell no. Feel me? That's when they're gonna crack down on the rules and shit.
Yeah. And when you said it's like we don't even know if it's real or not, like when something drops, we definitely saw that with the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like when the tracks first came out, it was like, yo, I have no idea if this is Drake, if this is Kendrick. So that was interesting. But I bring that up to just ask you, like, the answer is most likely no, and most people would say no, like on camera and everything. But would you ever like engage in a beef or a fake beef or a fake relationship? Either one of those, like to try to get more attention or
nah. You know what's so crazy? Not on the beef side, on the fake relationship shit. We gotta consider that at one point because there was like certain situations where it was like, damn, would have been perfect with the trajectory of people's careers and shit like that. But then I was like, yo, no, hell no. I'm not into that at all. It's just not for me. I feel like I've been able to pride myself on being known for just the music and just me. You don't really know me for no viral moment. I don't even have a viral picture. I don't have a viral video. I don't have a viral voiceover. I don't have no scandals, no famous girl to attach my name to, no famous beef, nothing. You know me for the music, literally that. And if anything, you might say, "Oh, he's a little arrogant," what about that? But you don't know anything really, realistically besides he a little crazy and he make fire music. I like that. I really, really like being able to almost brag about the fact that that's all we're known for: wavy, vibey shit.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's like if it was a relationship that was natural and it happened, it made sense. All right, cool, boom. If they find out, all right, cool, all right, we're spotted. But I'm not interested in creating the fake whatever the hell and just attaching my name to whoever just for a moment or for a clout situation. I'm not interested. Yeah. And when it comes to like beef and shit like that, yeah, I just would not no fake shit or whatever like that. Like I don't fear that shit, but I'm just not interested in creating a fake beef with anybody type shit. That's whack.
Yeah. This topic I do want to ask you about. It's something that's always been around in New York City, but like I feel like this year, not really, but kind of from what I've seen, there's been a lot of people bringing it up and just speaking about it. What's your opinion on the title of King of New York? Like, how would you define that? How would you define the King of New York? Do you think we have a current King of New York? Is it more of like an all-time thing? Like, what's your opinion on that?
I feel like the title, first of all, the title of King of New York, I feel like that is so fire that's like a thing. Because, like, King of New York is like it's weird because even though it's just New York City, they talk about who's the King of New York in all the other states too. Like, I don't give a shit about who's the King of Memphis. I don't care about who's the King of Arkansas. No disrespect, but we don't care. Yeah. But people in LA and these other states would say, oh, nah, this person's the King of New York, though. So it's fire that it's a thing that people care about. You know what I'm saying? Do we have a current King of New York right now? I don't know. It's hard to really say because, like, even the people that wouldn't be like, yeah, I don't know. Boogie's going crazy right now. And nigga Boogie's nuts. And he don't really too much miss. So and he keeps selling out like stadiums and everywhere. So there's that too.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? So like, what are we really measuring it? Like, who has the most motion? Because then there's like people like Cash Cobain who's producing for everybody. Like everybody.
Yeah. And
getting on their songs. So that's a contender. Dizzy Banko is producing for everybody. So it's like that. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So it's a producer, it's an artist. It's people like me who I got like, my music come like groundhog. If you hear my music, you know that it's getting nice out or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Wavy shit like that. And plus we're about to drop the whole album. So once the album drops, it's almost going to feel like it's not even close type shit. I'm just being honest with you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever's like a contender or even in this conversation. Does it really, really matter for real? No, because it really comes down to who's really selling tickets and who's really feeding their families for real and all that shit like that. That's who's really winning. But it's dope to have that, though, who's the current king.
Yeah.
And I can't wait, you know what I'm saying, to see what they say when the tape drops. I'm here for that. You know, that's it.
Yeah. Now, I do remember, we catch everything at when New York City sounds like. I don't remember if it was back in 2021, or was it 22? But I remember you put up a post and you say, "How was the king of New York an R&B singer?" And obviously you were referring to yourself. So you feel like you were the king of New York at one point, or maybe during that time?
So at that time I was gearing up to drop the tape. So I was gonna say that, but I mean, at that point, I feel like I still, fake. I feel like fake had it at that point. Actually, yeah, low key. And then now, Baychester back outside, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. It's very lit right now. So like now it's like after the album drops and there's so many different looks, Caribbean vibes, fucking R&B shit on there. The outside like New York, it's just so much shit going on. It's gonna be hard to really contend with that, but there's a couple of dudes that's really doing what they do, so shout out to them for sure.
Yeah. You gotta put the instrumental out. I feel like
for the Baychester,
yeah,
for sure. When it's time, for sure.
Okay.
As of right now, I really like people hearing the dun 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 boom and thinking feel like money in the air. I want you to think about nothing else. You want to hear this shit right here? Then when I say, you know what, let's go crazy. Then everybody else can drop their remixes, and then I'm gonna drop my official remix with, you know what I'm saying, who I come with, and we gonna do it like that, and I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
All right, so I mean, so you do have Baychester going crazy right now. You got the tape coming out soon. You produced, you wrote for a bunch of people. I'm just curious, do you ever get people calling you like a one-hit wonder? Like, do you get that? It's to me,
yeah, of course.
To me,
but
it's crazy to call someone like you that, because it's like, okay, yeah, he has one
that's what
song
I'm
that
saying.
was.
At this point, it's like they just haven't been outside. At this point now, realistically, it's either you just don't be outside or you're just not tapped in on music. You probably just heard Yellison and just didn't listen to anything else. But I understand that there's mad music coming out every day. Yeah. So I get that. And so if you're not in people's faces and doing the most for every record, I understand why they wouldn't really, you know what I'm saying, really know what's going on. But, I mean, like I said, it's my debut album dropping. Like, I'm not really too worried about that because this is my first time having a full album that we really putting the energy behind. Singles and shit off the album. I never really thought about singles off an album and shit like that. Baychester is successful. Boom. Strings is a monster. Poison is a monster. The one with Jada Kingdom and Dream Doll is a monster. The one with Skilly is a monster. The one with J.I. is crazy. Antics by itself is crazy. UCU. The whole tape is nuts. You heard Jacquees is on this shit. I'm dragging it. It's crazy. So I feel like realistically, certain talks, it's like, I feel like that's what's going to make the album drop that much more fire. Because we just got to watch the hush over the land.
Word.
Because when the tape dropped, I feel like realistically, I know it sounds like almost like the Boogeyman type shit like that, this fucking tape. But I feel like what's fire about the tape is when it drops, everybody almost has to listen. Even the haters or anybody that says whatever they say or whatever, you have to listen though. Even to formulate your hating ass opinion, everybody is going to feel like they have to tune in. Even if on some, let me see what this nigga talking about, man. This shit really dropping. Let me see what this nigga talking about. You have to tune in. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna really enjoy the first 2-3 weeks after the tape drop. Just all the arguments that people are gonna have, because I'm going on a little hiatus. I just want to let them talk.
Yeah.
And see what that argument is gonna sound like.
Okay. Do you ever feel like you have to do more to be in front of people's faces? Whether
Hell
it's
no.
Nah. Okay,
No.
that's good. Have you ever thought of like creating your own, like a different form of content, or maybe streaming, or it could be anything, or not even, you just straight about the music?
Yeah, realistically, I really like people formulating their opinions on me based off of the music.
Okay.
Like, it was so crazy. I had a billion songs about like heartbreak and like really loving on somebody, whatever. But because the one that got lit was the Gallus joint, they said that's his whole personality. The Gallus, that's their whole whatever. And to me, it was fire that they're almost forming their whole opinions on me, period, based off of the music. So I feel like with this album, they're going to have a lot to talk about. I don't really think I need to do too much miscellaneous shit because I feel like the album almost speaks for itself. So like doing like interviews and stuff like that, I just been wanting to talk to y'all. I've been wanting to be on this platform type shit. So like this shit, I got to circle the block on like Joe Budden. There's a couple of other platforms that I just fuck with that I just want to, you know what I'm saying, circle the block on. But I don't feel like we really have to do anything too crazy or extra to get in front of people, because we be in front of people by doing the least. With Baychester, we just dropped the MP3 and put out the song and put out the video.
Okay.
I ain't do no antics.
Yeah, I mean that's what you've been your whole career for the most part, just straight great music.
Vibing responsibly.
Yeah.
Name of the tape. That's it. We gonna vibe. But
Would you do? I don't think you did one because you would have mentioned it. But would you do something like well, the trend is kind of phasing out, right? But like something like a 20 verse one rapper.
I did one. It was so
you
random.
did one.
Mm-hmm. It was wavy though. I felt I had the best one.
Yeah, I missed it. Mm-hmm. I mean, who'd you do it with?
The twins. What them name again? Chris and Tony. Shout out to Chris and Tony.
Okay, because I feel like that's your space right there. Like,
you think so?
I mean, yeah.
It was cool. It was definitely a little vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Not that it's your space, but I feel like you would fit well. Capella, the girls.
Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. But I don't really like the idea of the shorties them competing for my love. I'm not really that guy type shit.
Okay.
If anything, I like more shit where it's like, all right, we just vibe. Everybody just chilling. What about that? I don't really like the idea of shorties auditioning for my love, because in real life it wouldn't even be that. It would have been, yo, we all out to the section. Fuck it. All y'all, you and your friend, we out to the section type shit, if anything. But yeah, but it was a vibe though. I definitely had the best one, so check that shit out.
Okay.
But
so the project's coming out. How many of them did you actually produce?
Probably like half, because whatever I didn't produce, Bearded produced. You know Bearded? Y'all know Bearded?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to B Bearded. In fact, that's my brethren. There's something wrong with him too. Just as a producer, we just.
Oh, that's who did the On the Radar shit, right? Or was that somebody else?
Hell no, that was me.
Someone else.
Viddy had chopped up the first part, then everything else, all the other samples and chop ups and all that extra shit that went miscellaneous, that was me wild on the On the Radar freestyle.
Oh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Took a little idea at the beginning and just went crazy. Started chopping up all different types of songs and shit.
Okay.
But Bearded did. So I did Baychester, the beat for Baychester. And then while we were editing the video for Baychester, we said, damn, we need an intro. So he created the intro in like 10 minutes. The intro to Baychester, the City of the Vibe. Mm-hmm. So, and I just recorded on that. So Bearded is just like, he's just like the secret agent when we just need some crazy, you know what I'm saying, with the keys and all that. So shout out to Bearded, word. So like probably like half. Probably I did like half and half.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Capella Gray, thank you for coming through to What New York City Sounds Like. Let everybody know what you got working on, what's coming out, that they should be checking for.
June 21st, Vibe Responsibly, the album. 22 songs, 48 minutes of just straight vibes back to back to back. Congratulations to the industry. The vibes is back. You feel what I'm saying? Out of Pack the family, we here. And word, shit like that.